guys, it's no secret, I love makeup and I love trying out different items from different brands, and some things I fall in love with, I'm obsessed with, and then other things not so much. I dislike them and I regret buying them. So that's what today's video is all about. It's a products I regret buying video, and I haven't done one of these since last summer. So this video was long overdue because since last summer I have tried out so many different products and formed opinions on them, and I love to watch these types of videos because I love hearing other people's opinions on certain beauty products. And just keep in mind that we are different. We all have our different opinions on certain things, because I'm certain that some of these products that I'm going to be mentioning in this video you guys might like, and that's like the fun part about these products I regret buying videos, because I know when I'm watching these videos a beauty guru might totally hate on a product and say it's awful, I hate it, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my goodness, I love that product. So we are all different. So enough with me just chit-chatting about pretty much nonsense. Let's get into the actual video. So let's start with the face. I have one of these Physicians Formula Happy Booster Glow and Mood Boosting 2-in-1 Bronzer and Blush in the color Bronze and Natural. So as you open it, you see that you get a bronzer on one side and then these 3 hearts that acts as the blush. And yeah, the pigmentation stinks. And the bronzer is not a bronzer for me. I believe this is the darkest shade, and this can act as a pressed powder. It's not dark, and even if it was dark, the color just does not come off. And then the blush is blah, no color to it. It looks really pretty in the pan. You got your bronzer and these little 3 hearts, but when you apply it or try to apply it, it just does not show up, and it's very, very shimmery. And when it comes to a bronzer, I like very little shimmer. And then a blush, it's okay to have some shimmer, but I don't want to look like a disco ball. So not a big fan. I have a lot of eye things that I'm just not a big fan of. So I'll first start with a cream shadow, or that's what it claims to be. It's one of these CoverGirl Shadow Blast Primer and Rich Shadow. This is in the color beige, I believe, but it's supposed to be a primer and cream shadow. This is what it looks like swatch. It looks like it's going to be very creamy. It looks like it's going to be a great eyeshadow base, but when you actually apply it to your eyes, it takes 4 hours to get some sort of color on your eye. It's very sheer, very hard to apply. I wanted to try it out because I was excited for another cream eyeshadow because I love cream eyeshadows, but just the pigmentation is not good, how sheer it is, how hard it is to apply, and I can't even tell you if it's good staying power because I couldn't even get it on my eyes. Next, I have another cream eyeshadow, and I hate to mention this cream eyeshadow because I love these Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-hour cream eyeshadows. I'm obsessed with these, but I just don't like this color. And this is the color Icy Mint, and I believe this was limited edition for maybe the spring. And I was so excited about this color because it's a really pretty mint color, and I thought this would be great for the lid because it is light enough to wear for the lid, but yet it still has some color to it. So I thought it was going to be a really nice spring eye look. But again, when you try to apply it to your lid, it was just super sheer. I tried to swatch it on my hand, and the color, you can barely see. You can barely see the pretty mint color. And then when you even apply it to your lid, it's even more sheer. I tried applying it with my finger, didn't work. And then I even tried to apply it with a concealer brush or a denser eyeshadow brush. It didn't work. So this was a real disappointment. Then I have another Maybelline eye product. This is one of their Color Tattoo Pure Pigments, and I have a couple of these, and I really like them. I like the color Barely Branded. No, it's kind of Barely Branded. It's that champagne-y one. I like the Improper Copper one and Downtown Brown, but I just don't like this color. This is called Buff and Tough. And I was really excited about these pigments because I feel these are the only pigments in the drugstore world. So I wanted to get the neutral ones because I love to wear neutral colors, and I got this one thinking it was going to be a light brown, great for the crease, and then use the copper color for the outer corner for a nice brown eyeshadow look. But when I tried to put this on my eye or even swatch it, the color is like not even a color. Like all you can see is a little bit of brown sparkle. So I'm not liking the color, and I'm just trying to find ways to incorporate this into an eyeshadow look, but so far I have been a fail. I have some more Maybelline products. I don't know why. I promise, like Maybelline is like one of my favorite drugstore brands, but these items are just not living up to the Maybelline expectation. So these are the Maybelline Master Duo Eyeliners by Eye Studio. I don't know if I mentioned them in a video before. Sorry, I'm shaking them up because it says shake well, if that makes a difference, because these eyeliners are just not good. You get like this funky brush. It claims you can either make a thin line or a thick line by just twisting the brush, and I can't tell a difference no matter what way I apply. I get the same type of line, and that's not the biggest letdown of this eyeliner. It's the formula. It's just very watery and runny and just very liquidy. So if I try to apply a line to my upper lash line, I have to sit there for like 5 minutes to make sure it dries before I move on to anything else, or else it will smudge. So the formula is just not very good, and I have the color Bronze Shimmer and then the color Violet Luster, and I really don't even like the color of this Violet Luster. It almost looks like black. Yuck and blah. That's how I describe this color. It's not a true violet color, so I'm not a big fan of these eyeliners. Then I love trying out different mascaras, and I have two mascaras that I was just not a big fan of. The first one is the Maybelline The Falsies Big Eyes, and I was never a fan of the Falsies formula, but the reason why I got this was because it's two-sided. So the first brush is the brush you use for the upper lashes, and this is what I don't like. I don't like this brush. I don't like the formula. It does nothing for my lashes. They just look very like limp and no volume, no length. And the only good thing about this mascara is that the other side has this really tiny small brush for the lower lash line, so it makes it easy to apply to the lower lash line. But I just don't really like the Falsie. And the other one is the Revlon Lash Potion, and I like the packaging. It's all very colorful, but the mascara is just very, very clumpy. And at first I really liked it because I liked the brush. It was a nice size, so it really did coat all my lashes. But then as I kept on using it, I noticed that it was just super clumpy. It made my lashes feel so heavy and just all stuck together, and that's not a good look unless you're going for like the spidery eyelash look, but I don't think I was going for that look that day. Then last but not least, I have some lip disappointments, and these are both the CoverGirl Blast Flip Lipsticks Blendable Lip Duos. I believe these came out a couple years ago, and it was like the big craze of the drugstore. Like you got two lipsticks to create that ombre lip effect, because that was a big trend, I believe, last year. So I have the color Pucker, which is like a rose color for like the whole entire lip, and then this like shimmery pink for like the middle of your lip to create that ombre look. And then I have the color Stunner, which is like a coral lip, and then like a light orange shimmer lip for the middle. I thought these were going to be so cool. Like you can create different lip looks, play around with your lips, do that whole ombre effect, be on trend. And when I brought them home and attempted to use them, I was just not a big fan of the formula. It made my lips just look super, super dry, so rough, so stiff, and I do not like that. And then they smell. They smell just chemically. I don't know. I can't describe a scent. I don't know what they smell like, but they just do not smell good. So that is it for this video, but I want to apologize to all my makeup right here for saying some negative things about them. I just feel so sad, but sorry guys, you just don't live up to my expectations. I'm talking to makeup right now. Alright, that's the cue to end this video before I get even more crazy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!